everyone. My name is Fanny, and today for the superhero mask project I'm going to show you how to sew a kids or youth mask with adjustable elastic. So the first step is to download the PDF instructions from the website, and in particular print the templates that they provide depending on the age you need. So what I did is I cut out those templates and then created the cardboard version of it, just like so that I could easily then draw it on my fabric right here. You can just draw around the edges with your template right here. And just remember that in order to obtain both sides as the outer fabric, you want to draw both this side and that side. Alternatively, you can fold your fabric and cut around those edges. And that's what you obtain. Here I am just folding both sides of the outer fabric, the outer layer inside, facing inside. And then the first step is going to be to stitch on the curved edge here, just a thin line, 1/4 inch out. We will do the same thing for the inner layer that is also here superimposed, and just stitch all along here. Cut it off, just like so. Right, and then we can open up on the outer layer properly. I also recommend cutting small edges here along the seam without really cutting into the seam you just applied. Now we're going to turn them right side up and very gently press the seam down. All of these on either side, but the same side for both. So I'm going to here put them down towards the right and stitch through the midline on the right side. Make sure it's really flat up here. We do the same. We sew here along the central line on the outer layer. So now we have both pieces sewn right here on the central layer. Now we're going to take the inner layer, and on each straight side here, we're going to fold 1/4 inch, and then again 1/4 inch on itself, and seam here along the line. Now that both sides are stitched, we're gonna have both layers face each other with the right side inside and adjust one on top of each other. So right side, inside, facing each other. So wrong side out, wrong side out. And now we're gonna stitch this side all along to bind both layers together, both on top and in the bottom. So to do this, you can adjust to the central line here and adjust here along, and we're gonna stitch all along here. Your fabric is well aligned for both layers. Like so. So the top is bound together. Now we're going to do the bottom. Once you've stitched both sides, we're going to again do small indents here just before the stitch line. On each side. Once we've done this, we're going to turn it right side up. So I'm going to gently pass the fabric through this side. All right. This is the beginning of our mask. And just to strengthen, we're going to sew all along, again, the top edge here and the bottom edge to flatten it and strengthen it. So make sure this is flat enough so that you don't create folds in it. On both sides, the top here, the bottom here. Cut off the different. Alright. Now we're reaching the step of the elastic pocket. And to do that, we're gonna first fold the outer layer here into a 1/4 inch, and then all the way to meet here the inner layer, like so. And we're gonna sew right here at the edge, not over the inner layer. I'm gonna repeat the same on the other side. So we're mostly done on the sewing part. Now we have here a left open pocket for the filter material. We actually need to add just one line here through both layers so that we can also through here insert a nose piece. So the instruction says about 1/2 inch from the border and probably halfway through the mask itself. Just rotate a bit. Now we have here our nose line. Okay, so to insert the elastic, you will prepare a 30-inch long elastic and a needle with a thread with a hole in it. We're going to pass the elastic through that thread and leave a bit of space, and take a bead stopper right here. We pass the needle through the holes and pull gently the elastic through. For the first one, we're going to pull the other side of the elastic and keep the bead like this. And the instruction recommends to have about 9 inches here to the bead. Now we're going to take both ends of the elastic and pass them again through that loop thread over here, and take a second stopper that we pass through like this. And again, you can pull the 2 short sides of the elastic and release the needle. We are then gonna pull the side here to make it an even knot there, and using a big needle like that, we can put the elastic through that little pocket over here, and then this side on the right side. All right, and pull. And now we can link both sides just with a knot and hide this knot into the closest entry here. Now we have our completed youth mask. And just for the purpose of today, here you can adjust right there, even if it's me. Thank you for listening. Good luck.